Can you really tone your whole body with just one weight? Hey everybody, I'm Amy Mack, and in today's Fit Life, we're talking all about kettlebells. Where they came from, who should do them, and what benefits you're going to see from doing kettlebells. I'm here with RKC certified senior instructor Dave and instructor Matt, and they're going to walk us through all of the kettlebell information. Tell me where they came from, who should do it, and what we're going to see out of it.
Okay, the kettlebell is a strength and conditioning implement that originated in Russia several hundred years ago. It was popularized here in the States and has kind of made a bit of a resurgence in the past 10 years or so because of Pavel Tsatsouline and the RKC, which is Russian Kettlebell Challenge. Who can do kettlebells? Anybody who goes to the gym and does anything in the gym that is cleared by their doctor to lift things can do kettlebell work. The really cool thing about it, the thing that I love the most about it, is that rather than focusing on individual body parts, everything that we do is a full body movement. So that teaches you to move better. It helps with injury rehab. It teaches you to move more athletically and to focus on using your hips to do things that your hips need to be doing. And at the same time, an added benefit to that is that by using your entire body for various different movements, you burn a lot more calories, get a lot more work done in a lot less time.
Awesome. Well, let's get to the moves.
Dave Whitley here from IronTamer.com and NashvilleKettlebellBootcamp.com. We got Matt McBride here, RKC instructor from TennesseeKettlebell.com. We're going to go over some of the basics on how to properly do a kettlebell swing. Matt, if you would please demonstrate the swing for us. He loads his hips, snaps them, the weight comes up. Give you a side view of that. Notice that crispness of how his hips snap. Go ahead and set her down. It looks like he's doing something with his arms. He's really not. His arms are just kind of along for the ride. The hips are generating all the power, and that's the beautiful thing about the swing. Amy, come on in here, and we're going to teach Amy how to swing, and we're going to do that by way of a deadlift. If you're familiar with a deadlift, it's essentially the same movement pattern. So first I want to note, Amy's barefoot. She was wearing some really nice cushy shoes for running when we got here. And those shoes are great for running, but they're not very good for kettlebell lifting because it has a cushy sole and it kind of disrupts your balance and throws you forward. You'll hear me say over and over and over again as we go along to keep your heels on the ground. So what I want Amy to do right now, she's going to take a comfortable stance kind of wide, straddling the kettlebell, step forward just a little bit more. The handle of the bell is right between her ankles. She shifts her weight to her heels. She folds at the hips and pushes her butt back. Bending the knees slightly, she finds the handle, eyes forward. She squeezes her handle. She squeezes her butt and stands up with it and fully extends the hips. She takes it down, touches it between her heels again, touch and come up. Down, up, down, and leave it on the ground this time. Good. Now we're gonna have you turn sideways so that everybody can see. We're gonna do the same thing again. It's just a kettlebell deadlift. And she's moving from the hips, squeeze the butt, stand up, take it down. Up, down, and one more. Up, down, leaves it on the ground, stands up. We're going to go ahead and move her into the swing, which the swing is an identical movement pattern to that deadlift. The only difference being, instead of having the kettlebell between her legs, she's going to have it in front of her a little bit. She's going to lower in that same position, find the handle. She's going to toss it back behind her like she's trying to hit herself in her butt. Then she's going to explosively straighten up. The bell will come up. It's all hips. The hips just throw it up in the air. The bell will start to fall. When it falls, she aims for her hips and then catches it with her hips. So it'll look like, and if something goes wrong, she just drops it, aborts. It's the reason we love to do this outside. And remember, quick feet are happy feet. So go ahead and load up for the swing. Weights back on the heels. She finds the handle, go ahead, throw it behind you and snap the hips, boom. Good, very good. Squeezes her butt together to the top like she's trying to pinch a coin between her butt cheeks. Pulls her kneecaps up. Squeezing hard. Keep doing that till I get tired. And drop it. Feeling a little bit of exercise there?
I do, a little bit of exercise.
Excellent. And that is the kind of the foundational element that we call the kettlebell swing.
Well, that's just a quick intro to kettlebells and how to do the swing correctly. A big thanks to our RKC certified experts. We've got senior instructor Dave. Dave, where can they find you at?
Locally, NashvilleKettlebell.com. Internationally, IronTamer.com.
And also our instructor Matt, find you at
TennesseeKettlebell.com.
And I'm also going to continue to work with these guys, so find more kettlebell information at withamymack.com. We'll see you next week. Stay fit and be well.
Brought you a present.
Thank you. I've always wanted a
60 penny nail. It's a 1/4 inch thick steel by 6 inches long. really got involved in the whole history and culture of the old-time strongmen from back in the late 1800s and stuff. And one of the things that they used to regularly do, and that I do in my own strongman performances, is bend a 60-penny nail. So I'm going to take this 60-penny nail.
Don't hurt yourself. That's all the strength from the kettlebells, eh?
Pretty much.
Is this a trick nail?
No.
It's quite impressive. It's a lot of strength right there.
IronTamer.com.
Found it at IronTamer.com. A big thanks to our sponsors. If you're looking for free workout music, go to emusic.com/fitlife and you're gonna get a 14-day free trial and 35 free songs. If you're looking for the perfect mate, go to eharmony.com, and when you buy 3 months, you're gonna get the 4th month free when you use the code EHFIT. And if you're looking for athletic apparel and shoes, go to eastbay.com and use the code AFLIFE20 and you're gonna save 20% off any $75 purchase.